Love will blossom when you balance practicality with emotional openness.
Welcome to Cards and Constellations with Bonnie Morris and Don Rumor Rivera from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Here, we blend astrology and tarot to guide you through the twists and turns for the week ahead. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share. Let's dive into your cosmic journey together.
Hello, Virgo. This is your weekly reading, and we're going to start off with social life, but then we're going to do some money, some finance. And of course, we can't leave without doing the love. Let's start out. This week encourages practical and meaningful social interactions. You may feel drawn to gatherings where conversation is thoughtful, organized, or purposeful. Networking, study groups, community activities could bring rewarding connections and potential collaborations. While large, chaotic events may seem draining, smaller, intentional interactions allow you to shine and build trust with others. Your analytical and attentive nature helps you understand people's needs, making you a valued friend and colleague. Don, what does tarot say about social?
First card out in reference to the social is the Sun card. Let the sun shine in. This card will represent in this situation an opportunity to spend time, get out and be around people. Do not be in the house this week. Do not be a hermit. Make sure that you're out and about. Make sure that you're connecting. Make sure that you're meeting people or even communicating with people you already know. It doesn't matter if they're new, old acquaintances. It does not matter. The most important thing is get out and about. Do not be hiding in the house. If you do, don't be surprised if you're going to be in your element, because this is the 10 of Pentacles. So the 10 of Pentacles is saying, hey, you are at your best actually when you are out and about, when you are with people, and when you are sharing and communicating. So live and thrive in your nature. And for you, nature is being out and about in that sense. I love this too, because there's this wonderful energy here. And though we are not talking about relationships and love right now, while you're out and about, don't be surprised if you meet a new friend, you meet a new group, a new whatever, or you're intrigued about some new concept or something that's out there that you want to be involved in. This may be a great opportunity for you to maybe consider joining a book club if you haven't joined one. This could be a movie club if you haven't joined one. This could be an opportunity to maybe go on a hiking trip or join a biking circle or something like that, a quilting bee, whatever you do, whatever you want to do. But this is an opportunity to do something fresh and new. Or again, you may wind up meeting somebody new or some group new that you want to be involved with. And if that's the case, we may be getting a different story at the end of this reading because of the love connection that maybe this might be, but that's the teaser. We're going to finances first. Miss Bonnie, let's get out of this one and get to finances. Is there a reason why your mic is muted, Miss Bonnie? I don't know.
Yeah, there was, because they were mowing the grass. Okay. All right, here we go. This week emphasizes organization and careful management of your finances. You may feel compelled to review budgets, track your expenses, or optimize your financial plans. Attention to detail and methodical approaches help you identify areas for saving or investing wisely. And Virgo, you do that really well. Opportunities for growth are likely to arise through practical, low-risk ventures. Avoid impulse spending or speculative decisions. Patience and precision will ensure steady financial progress. Don, what does tarot say about that money?
It's interesting here. We have the Queen of Pentacles, and it flew out, by the way. So the Queen of Pentacles flying out, she's patient. She's saying be patient with the money. She's saying be patient with economics, be patient with those things. And she's also saying take a long-term view. So if you're somebody who has been looking at the market and you're kind of panicked over what might be up and down and those kind of things, then she's saying step back. Step back. Don't look at the market one day to the next and wonder about, oh my gosh, should the fall is the sky falling? She's suggesting take a longer term view. Okay, if you are looking at retiring in 15, 20, 30 years, then you know what? step way back, because the economics of today is not going to be the economics you're going to be experiencing. So more important, and again, if you are somebody who is more into day trading or into swing trading, then this card is telling you also look at the long-term trajectory, and also look at go back a little further, because again, when you talk about, especially with investing, and you use this card is saying look at the longer term, use a longer term chart. And day traders love short-term charts because short-term movements. But in this situation, look at a longer-term chart for the answers you need to have, because this is saying that what right now is not working. What will not work for you right now is a short-term chart. So look for a long-term chart to see the patterns for this. Okay. Ultimately, no matter what you do, again, focus on what is coming way down the road, and don't look at tomorrow. Because if you're looking at tomorrow, you're having the wrong perspective, and you're not going to be seeing the forest through the trees. Okay, that's what I'm got, Ms. Bunny. You're muted again. You are muted again.
I'm sorry. But they're gone, so it should be quiet. Virgo.
Oh, it was quiet.
It was quiet. Yeah, real quiet. This week encourages you to slow down. Focus on the details that make your love meaningful. If you're in a relationship, small acts of service or thoughtful gestures will speak louder than those big declarations. You may feel called to work on improving communication or routines with your partner, strengthening that sense of teamwork between you. Just avoid being overly critical, and Virgo, sometimes we can do that. Constructive words will be better received than perfectionistic tendencies. For your singles, you may be drawn to someone who shows reliability and thoughtfulness. Love can spark in practical settings through work, study, or shared responsibility. Pay attention to the people who make you feel safe and understood. These connections can hold lasting potential. Don, what does tarot have to say about love?
Tarot told me to keep my mouth shut, because I'm like, okay, all right. There was so much in there I wanted to grab hold of, but I'm like, you can do it. No. Here we go. Just let the cards speak for themselves. Okay, here we go. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles in a relationship. It's all about money. It's all about, did somebody find a sugar daddy? What is that? What is this? Because I'm like, what? This is a sugar daddy. Oh my gosh. Did somebody hit the lottery? If y'all hit the lottery and you're looking for somebody, give me a call, please. Okay. The king, I love the King of Pentacles in love. It's kind of a nice thing. But it's interesting. It's interesting because you know what the King of Pentacles is saying? In reference to the next two cards, and the next two cards out are, of course, the infamous Four of Swords and the Moon card. So when the King of Pentacles in love comes out with the Moon card, it's kind of saying that you're wanting, you feel like you need more answers. You feel like you don't have all the answers, because again, the moon is the questions, and it's like, what else is behind there that we don't know? And it's like, give that damn thing a rest. Just give it a rest. Why do you need it? Why do you need to know the answers to everything? Why do you? And it's like, this is one of those questions of, why are you feeling so insufficient? Why are you feeling like, you're doing something to try to maybe undermine your own relationship unintentionally, because you're like, oh, I don't know, because they didn't say it or whatever. And this is saying you're never going to have all the answers. You're just not going to do it. So allow yourself not to have the answers. This is the rest card. Give it a rest. Allow yourself not to have all the answers. But when you know down deep that feeling is right, go with it. Even if you don't have the answers, don't undermine, be the power card. Don't undermine your relationships because you just have this little nagging feeling of your insecurities. Remember, your insecurities are your insecurities. It's not their failing. It's not their problems. It's not their issues. And when you mirror them onto them, and when you project them onto them, you unfortunately wind up taking away from your own relationships. So for this one moment, I'm asking you for this week, leave behind your little nagging questions that am I enough? Do they really care enough? Oh my God, stop it. just go with the flow, go with the moment, go with the idea of, hey, I think they love me enough, and I think they love me for me, not for money, not for possessions, nothing else, because they love me. And if you give yourself a moment to be appreciated, and they do appreciate you, and you see that appreciation, then you will find that this is a moment where maybe you are with Mrs. Right, Mr. Right, Miss, and not just Mr. or Miss in between. Okay. So, and also, if you are on the hunt, if you are not in a relationship right now, this is the warning. It's like don't try to lay too much on the person. Don't try to expect too much of the individual whom you just met. Don't expect for them to give you everything all at once. Give yourself a rest. Give yourself time. Let a number of moons go by to slowly get to know them, and let them realize you are this wonderful person, and they also may be that wonderful person too. Don't sabotage your own new relationships and your own new starts, because again, you're carrying your baggage from your past. Okay, that's just not the way to do it. That's what I'm picking up, Miss Bonnie. This is actually very uplifting, even though the delivery wasn't so uplifting. It's truly uplifting because it's like these are great people, these are great energies in these people, but for
Absolutely.
some reason, because of their past relationships, they're allowing that baggage to be carried on them, and then they reflect that on the person that they're potentially with or even with, and they don't let enough in. And so ultimately it falls apart because they don't shine enough, and yet they shine brightly, but they haven't allowed themselves.
It's
It's
important in those situations to remember that what we see in others is merely a reflection of ourselves.
mm,
So if you're seeing things that concern you, look within. It's not their issue, it's yours.
exactly. And this is a hopeful love message, by the way. And Miss Bonnie tells you, I'm not the love goddess. I don't do the love thing. But this is actually a very hopeful love message. And it's one of saying, you know what, you've got it within. Now let it out. Let it out. Let it shine. I like this message, actually. Don't tell anybody though, because I may lose my image. While we're at it, Miss Bonnie, how do people show us a little love while they're at it?
Oh, down in that lower right hand corner, there is a little button and it says subscribe. Please hit that button, set that little notification bell to all, and we will find you when we post or go live. You don't have to worry about it. Now, if you're on my channel, Your Love Goddess, hop over to Dawn's channel, Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and do the very same thing. Hit that subscribe button and set the bell. And of course, when you're done with that, it'll really help us grow the channel if you go to the cards and constellations and do the same thing there. And then the best, the creme de la creme, share these videos out, please, because they help others so much more than you could ever understand. So please do it. Thank you.
And while you're at it, please feel free to share with us. Let us know how this resonates with you.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know if you tend to have some of the tendencies we spoke about. Let us know how you overcome them. Because, it's interesting, we can talk about it, but often people learn from other people's experience. So if you have experienced exactly what we talked about here with either the social side, the financial side, or even the love side, and you're comfortable about opening up and sharing that with us, share with us and everybody else what it is you've experienced and how you overcome that. How did you overcome that mirroring attempt? Because again, it feels comfortable and natural that we do it, and we have to break that. How did you break the habit? What did you use to help that, and how can somebody else adopt that same thing? Because again, with other people struggling through it, if you've already been through it and you can help so many other people by sharing, we invite you to do that, because Lord knows this is a community. We want to help all of you, and if we all can learn from your experiences because you're willing to share them with us, then we would truly appreciate that. And I'm sure the community would appreciate hearing that as well. So please open up and share with us. Let us know how you dealt with these situations, how you resolved them. Was it successful? And if it was or wasn't, how did you correct the problem? Or how did you then celebrate the fact that you did? And then how did your other half, how did they respond in kind? That would be wonderful. So please, and we do respond, by the way, too. We actually will message you back and thank you for having shared with us. I think I'm speaking for Ms. Bonnie, but I know she's the same way. We just want people to learn and grow from these things, and that's exactly what will happen if you share with us your points of view. With that said, love, light, and blessings for Miss Bonnie and her family and little Charlie over there, me and my family, and my little dog Ghost to you and your family. Until next week, love, light, and blessings. Have an amazing week and keep the fire burning. Bye.